matchup in store between the Seattle Mariners and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. Going to be an interesting contrast in styles in this one as one of baseball's hardest throwers goes head-to-head with a top finesse arm. Next. Mariano Oshiro gets the starting nod for the Halos. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, you don't see a lot of guys that have 5 pitches, right? Sometimes it's hard to master even 2 or 3. But if you can master 5 like he has, he'll be in pretty good shape.
Now to the plate, Ken Shea, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Tonight for Seattle, second baseman, Ken Shea.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And the first pitch of the ball game here is taken for a called strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And that one stayed too low apparently. Game time temperature tonight 62 degrees, but should drop into the 50s before we're done. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. Popped him up. Cozart is there for it. 1 out. A moment now to give you a look at the Mariners starting lineup. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, Matt, they have to be very happy so far with the performance they're getting out of that guy in the 8th spot. He won the Silver Slugger for the DH. The man is supposed to hit, right? Well, he can hit, and man, did he put on a show in that DH spot last year.
First pitch of the at-bat. Now a liner caught out there by Simmons. And that will become out number 2.
Center fielder, Santo Salter.
Next for Seattle, Santo Salter. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. First pitch coming. Here it is. Line drive to left. And a reaching effort, but this ball gets by. He does a half gainer to try to flag it down. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there and drove it into the outfield for a base hit.
Into the box, Lou Yabu. She'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1.
These are the moments you can't relax. You never know when you're going to be able to score a few runs off a great pitcher. Here's the spot right here early. Have to find a way. You're happy with one, but if someone can catch a gap, this game could get out of hand pretty quick.
Salter stands at second with 2 gone. And he chased up and out of the zone. A swing and a miss. Throw to the plate. The tag, and he is out at the plate. So much for our first run of the ball game. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Bottom of the first, straight ahead. We're scoreless on MLB Network. Robert Ling gets the ball for Seattle in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
In now is Andrelton Simmons. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. In there, strike 1.
1 strike. Come on.
0-1. Here's the pitch. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. The 1-1 is taken for strike 2.
1-2 is the count.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Well, here's a look now at the Angels starting lineup. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Matty, the key in this one for this lineup is they got to stay staunch in the middle of the plate. They can't start swinging at everything or this guy will abuse them. He'll start flipping up the rosin bag. They have to sit over those 17 inches and hold to that.
And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Earl Hendricks.
Hey, D-Roll, Earl Hendricks, he's not a guy that gets a lot of complaints by either players or pitchers. He's a pretty good umpire.
Yeah, Dan, Earl's got a great track record in his sport. He's pretty consistent, and overall, he's been a fair umpire.
And he'll get there without a play. It's a stand-up triple.
Take a look at this right here. He didn't get jumpy and try and pull it down the left field line. Stayed in there, fought hard, grinded out a nice knock the other way.
Coming to the plate now, Mike Trout, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. 0-1 the count. Counts even to Trout. 1-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. The 1-2, and it's fouled away. A man at third with 1 away. He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third.
Well, their chances of pushing across a run took a pretty good hit after that strikeout. It's so much tougher to score a guy from third with 2 outs instead of 1. Basically, you need a hit, or you need to get lucky with a wild pitch or a pass ball.
And this is off the corner and low, ball 1. Upton, the former Detroit Tiger, he was acquired via trade last year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
3-0 now.
That's a ball.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
Fork ball, and he can't make contact, so it's full now. 3-2.
Hey, boys, you talk about getting your A swing off. That's what it looks like.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Angels leave 1. Still no score. Digging in now for the Mariners, Victor Wolf, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Well, fans of the art of pitching are in for a treat. One of the game's big-time flamethrowers faces a top craftsman here today.
And you're going to see 2 different mindsets from both offenses, Dan. Facing the power guy, he's going to come at you. He's going to pitch to his strengths and not your weakness. And on the flip side, the finesse guy is going to try and keep everyone off balance. And I want to see what off-speed pitch he has working.
You know, Dero, that's one of the beautiful things about the game of baseball. Good pitchers come in all different shapes and sizes, and they come with all different type of weapons. We're going to see one flamethrower and one guy that throws below the speed limit.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Now tried to check his swing there as this is hit to the left side. Throw in the dirt to first, and he can't come up with it cleanly.
Man, as we take another look at this in slow motion, you can see that the first baseman makes a great effort to scoop it out of the dirt. Almost had it, but it squirts out of the pocket, and the man's on board with a throwing error.
In now, Leo. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. Chen, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. Now will step off and fire to the bag. A dive, but he's back. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Bounce to first. There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. So no runs or hits here as the error turns out to be unimportant. Ready now for L.A., Zach Kozar, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second. But this will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges over to handle it for the first out.
All right, guys, here's Seattle's defensive alignment. And, guys, what I want you to focus on today is this is one of the new age teams in the game that really rely on statistics and the numbers. And the numbers tell them that they're a better team defensively, moving guys around and shifting as much as they can.
1-1. A little bouncer. That's a foul ball. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Here's Albert now. He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. They'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Now a swing and a miss by Pujols, and he's in a quick 0-2 hole.
Hey, this boy ain't messing around right now. Attacking his zone, showing a lot of confidence in his stuff. He's got 2 quick outs, and now he's got this guy down 0-2.
A ball and 2 strikes to Albert Pujols. The 1-2 is a low changeup that's laid off.
He went with the off-speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
Here's another 2-2. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. Tan recovers, and that ends the inning. So they go down without a whimper here. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. Here's Nelson Cruz now, coming off a season in which he was named the American League Silver Slugger at DH. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Grounded down the 3rd baseline. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
Hey, that's a really good pitch right there, and that's one of those off-balance swings. As a pitcher, you want to look in and say, howdy, if you're waving at me. A real ugly swing, and it gives you a lot of confidence when you make a guy look that bad. So hopefully he has another pitch left in his repertoire to bury this guy and get him out of there.
The 1-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Striding forward now is the DH, Mike Zunino. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Hit hard on the ground to short. Simmons is there. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Ready for another chance, Ken Shea. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Pulls the bunt attempt back, but it's in there for strike 1.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. That's hit to short. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 7 in a row he's set down now as the side is retired. Mariners are down in order. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Stepping in, Cole Calhoun as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Right fielder.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
He looks really strong here early in this game, and that fastball is a good example. Put that thing in a great spot and right where he wanted it.
They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. Shea from the outfield grass, and a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Batting ninth, catcher, Martin Maldonado.
Stepping into the box, Martin Maldonado, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. (0-1). Here it comes. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a fastball just a bit high. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. And a swing and a miss, and another punch out here. 6 already, and that's out number 2.
He's racking up a fair amount of strikeouts now out there. That's 6 to this point. So he's got good stuff, and he's fooling a lot of these hitters.
Standing in now, Andrelton Simmons. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. He was called out on strikes to open the home first. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. In the air, down the line in left. Leo will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Angels are gone in order. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Digging in to try it again, Jason Tan.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Grounder down the line at third. This gets foul. It's 0-1. The 0-1. There's a line drive to the left side, and Simmons won't have a shot. It's over his head for a base hit.
Now batting, center fielder, Salter.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Santo Salter. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Popped him up. Cozart in foul ground. Makes the play, 1 away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Lou Yabu comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Now we'll snap one off over to the bag. And he's back easily. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. And this is yanked hard down the left field line. And that'll get over the wall. So forget about sending the runner. It'll be second and third now with only 1 away.
Off the bat, it looked like that might bring their first run of the game across. But those hopes ended quickly when it hopped over the wall. Everyone gets 2 bases on a ground rule double, so the runner from first is forced to stay at third, and the next guy is going to have to be the one to put them on the board.
He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Way out in front. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Victor Wolf goes down for out number 2 in the top half. First pitch on its way. Missed with a breaking ball. Here it comes, 1-0. Ripped down the line, but a foul ball, 1-1. Tan at third, Yabu on at second with 2 down. Oh, shaking his head on that knuckle curve. 1-2.
Boy, I love the way he's competing out there on the mound right now. He's got a chance to rack back-to-back Ks with 2 runners in scoring position. He's not giving in at all.
And he's down on strikes, so they get 2 men into scoring position, but that's as far as they'll get as the side is retired. Back-to-back strikeouts keep them out of danger. More baseball. And now for the Angels, Ian Kinsler set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
I'm surprised we're seeing so many late swings on fastballs. If there's one rule of thumb in the game, get to the heater.
And he fouls this one off. Line to the right side, but this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out. So with that, let's call on the guys in the graphics department to put up the pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And whoa, look at that for a top speed. 98 miles an hour. That man is flat dealing. No balls and 1 strike. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch, and that one just missed outside.
Love the execution of that changeup, but hats off to the guy at the plate right now. That's a great take in this situation. Maybe bought himself a fastball.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Swing and a little tapper. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. Looking to punch him out again, the pitch. And they come inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2-2.
Well, that 2-seam fastball ran a little too much off the plate, but now that sets him up to work with something away and maybe even an off-speed pitch.
The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
Very weakly on the ground. The 3-2 one more time. And another foul ball.
He's just having a hard time putting this guy away. 4 foul balls in this AB. I don't think this pitcher has got something that he can get a swing and a miss on.
Another one sent foul. He'll try it again, 3-2. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the 2nd out.
Boy, he's got great stuff today, doesn't he? That's 7 punch-outs now here in the middle innings. He's up over 1 inning up to this point. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can change their plan of attack and start to put the ball in play. But right now, that's just not happening.
Got him to swing at a pitch below the knees, 1-1.
Hey, that's another nice two-seamer right there. He's been able to manipulate that pitch all game, keeping it at the hollow of the knee, getting a lot of ground balls and a lot of swing and miss.
Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here now the 2-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Angels go down 1-2-3 through 4. Still tied, 0-0. Striding in once again, Leo.
Leading off for the Mariners, left fielder, Leo.
Here comes the first pitch. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. And now that we're midway through this one, it's safe to say that runs have been at a premium, and both starters, doing it in different ways, have turned in excellent performances.
Dan, you can speak to this. Obviously, 2 different ways to skin a cat. One's a finesse guy working all 4 quadrants, keeping guys off balance. The other, a flamethrower coming right at you.
Yeah, it's been a story of like 2 different styles of pitches, but both getting the same thing, both throwing strikes early, keeping the ball down in the zone. As you touched on it, there's more than one way to get around through a lineup, and we've seen one guy with power and one guy do it more skill and finesse.
The pitch. Oh, and ouch. That one drilled him. And they are able to get the out at first, but more importantly, let's hope he's okay on the mound. And with that play over now, time to check and see if our man is all right. You can really see him favoring that leg, and that is his plant leg, which is always a concern, but from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay to try and continue. Digging in for his second at-bat, Nelson Cruz. He got called out on strikes his last time through. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Drilled down the line, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch, bang.
These guys are pros and they're tough, but I know that one hurt. He'll never show it, though. Too much pride at stake.
Here now it's Mike Zunino. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Cruz stands at first with 1 out. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that will be ruled a strike. Working for the punch out and the offering. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Ken Shea. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Got him to go up the ladder there for strike 1. A 1 pitch on its way. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike.
There seem to be different philosophies on it. So, Dan, what was your approach at 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the last thing you want to do is throw non-competitive pitches, Matt. Throw something down in the zone or just out of the zone, but something way out of the zone doesn't serve any purpose.
The 0-2 once more. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down and in unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Hit down the third baseline.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Mariners leave 1. Halfway home. So stepping in, Zach Kozart as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the fifth. And that one stayed too low apparently. Splitter that misses too low, and he's behind 2-0 now.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to hack at, you can bet he's not going to hold back.
To 2-2 now.
2-2's the count.
The 2-2. Hit hard to the right side, but foul, so we'll see if he can straighten that out. The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
If you're ever going to see a position player go to the mound, it's going to be in a situation like this. Get him to relax a little bit, focus on his mechanics, and get that fastball back in the zone. Can't allow this guy to lead off well.
The 3-2 one more time. Is swung on and missed. He got him. Into the box now, Luis Valbuena. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. No runs, just one hit, one error for the Angels so far. That's lifted the other way out to left. Moving under it, Leo. And that's the second out of the inning.
The designated hitter, number 5, Albert Pujols.
Now at the plate, Albert Pujols. On its way is pitch number 75. Ball 1.
One ball, no strikes.
The 1-0 is in there for strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. 2 balls and a strike to the Angels' first baseman. Hot shot down the line, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. The 2-2 doesn't get the zone. Count full now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. Angels are digging in and looking for more. Jason Tan. He singled his last time up.
Captain Jason Tan.
Here comes the first pitch. And a breaking ball stays outside. The 1-0 home. Grounded to third. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting, the center field.
Digging in to try it again, Santo Salter. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. And that's in there for a strike. Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Yeah, Matt, it's incredible to watch him go after guys. He's forcing a lot of early contact, and they haven't done a whole lot with the balls they put in play against him.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Stepping in now, Lou Yabu. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a ground ball to third. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 1-2-3. Cole Calhoun will stand in now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Right fielder, Cole Calhoun.
Here's the first pitch to him. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. 0-2 home. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ballgame.
I'll tell you right now, this guy has a shutout going, and it's been all business. He's not messing around trying to pick at corners. He's being aggressive in the zone, and he's attacking each and every one of these hitters up to this point.
Martin Maldonado will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
This is one of the things that makes him so effective as a pitcher. Able to pound the zone with all different options.
And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ballgame.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. In there, and he's in control 0-2 now.
1-2.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
Ling is there, and the side is retired. Back here at Angel Stadium of Anaheim, neither team denting the run column quite yet as we look at the game summary for the first 6 innings of play. I had him lunging at that one out of the zone, and that's strike 1.
You never want to take the aggression away from a ball player, but in this situation, I'd like to see the leadoff guy try and work the count a little bit more, especially when this pitcher's missing like he is.
Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. And the throw is there to record the first out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jay Chen. Here's the first pitch to him. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. And the pitch. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Base hit, line drive into the corner. The throw into second. And he is into second base with one away as the go-ahead run.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
Ready once again, Leo, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a knee-high fastball. Some stirring now in that Angel bullpen, as it'll be both a lefty and a righty that start to get loose. 0-1 count. Here it comes. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. The 1-1 home. Right side, but it's well fouled. The 1-2. It is a fastball in off the plate for a ball.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
The 2-2. Hit out towards second. Oh, and it eats up Kinsler. And the throw won't be in time as he'll be able to beat out the recovery throw at first.
Now batting, right fielder, Nelson Cruz.
Here's Nelson Cruz now, and they're runners at the corners now. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit swung on and missed the throw. Ball's there, and he is out. Good throw.
I think that steal attempt was all about trying to stay out of the inning-ending double play. But now there are 2 outs, so that makes getting that run home from third a lot more difficult. That's the risk you take.
And a check swing here, but he pretty clearly broke the plane, and it's 0-2 now. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the digging in once again, Ian Kinsler to get us started here for the Angels with the excitement waiting on deck in the form of Mike Trout.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally. There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Got it! As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now.
Center fielder, number 27.
And here's a fastball called for strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Squared that one up just a little late. Little dribbler down the line. That ball's foul, so a good job to fight it off and stay alive. Line drive to left. And a dive in left, but he can't get it. It'll get by him toward the wall.
He's around second now, and they still haven't gotten to this thing.
Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. Oh, and the tag will get him at home plate as that keeps the ball game tied.
The left fielder, number 8, Justin Upton.
Striding in once again, Justin Upton. He struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. 0-1 the count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
That ball's foul.
2 out, nobody on. Just got a piece up the line. Chen is there, and that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Angels go down 1-2-3, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Ready for another chance? Mike Zunino. He'll start us off in the 8th.
Not sure if this is a powerhouse pitching performance by both teams or bad hitting, but as we're moving late into this one, it's about time somebody puts something together to try to score a run.
And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike one.
One of the keys to pitching late in the games, first pitch strikes, and this guy's rolling along. So far, over 70% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Looking to punch him out again, the pitch. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball one. The 1-2. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Man, that's surprising, Dan. This guy's flailing that stuff in the dirt and above his head to get to 2 strikes, and then he lays him the cookie.
Boy, you would think after throwing 2 pitches out of the zone that he would triple up and throw a third one either up, down, or in and out, but that one right in the middle of the strike zone.
Here comes the first pitch. Trying to get that go-ahead run to scoring position now as he puts this one down. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Our line score there says it all to this point, or if you prefer, it doesn't say anything. 0-0 our score as you start to wonder if anyone's going to play to run in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good. Ready for another shot now. Santo Salter. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss.
Man, the Mariners have been looking for that big hit pretty much all game long. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a great time.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Hit hard down the line. And that is a fair ball as this one's heading for the left field corner. And this is off the wall now for Upton out there.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's one makes you feel really good about yourself.
And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order.
Oh, that's a walk that could really change the complexion of the game. With the bases loaded, if he gives up a base hit right here, it could get real ugly.
Digging in now for the Mariners, Victor Wolf. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
First offering on its way. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Don't kid yourself. He's well aware that he has the hat trick right now. And after that swinging strike, he's looking at the golden sombrero.
Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. And obviously a big spot here with the bases loaded, so he'll step out to rethink things. Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch. And look out as that gets him. So that's going to bring home a run. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Jay Chen. Here's the first pitch to him. Way in front of a great slider that time. As we head into the later innings in this game, I think it's safe to say that both starters have given their teams a great chance to win here today.
Wow, D-Row, we've seen one power pitcher, one finesse guy, but both of them on point. 2 different ways to get through a lineup, and both of them have worked.
Yeah, Dan, tip of the cap to both starters, right? 2 different ways. The power guy was on top of his game. Not really mincing much, just coming right down the throat at these offensive players. The finesse guy did exactly what he's always done. Move the ball up and down, in and out, and get it to the bullpen.
1-2.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Into the corner and slicing foul. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
Here's the 2-2. And this is swung on and missed. A huge out there as the bases will stay loaded with 2 away now.
The batter, left fielder, Lee.
Now at the plate, Leo. 8th batter of the inning now with the bases loaded and 2 away. First pitch of the at-bat. Yanked hard but foul to the right. The 0-1 pitch. Grounded up the first baseline. And this will be a foul ball as the first baseman makes a Herculean effort to make the stop. Easy there, Cha-Cha. Stays alive, still 0-2. Salter, the runner at third. Yabu on second. Wolf on at first with 2 down. And he misses there, 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Miss slider.
This is a huge pitch right here. I don't think he wants to go 3-2 and have those runners be in motion. Look for him to be aggressive with what he thinks is his best pitch right now.
Got him. So the damage winds up not being as bad as it could have been as they'll strand the bases loaded. This side.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Mariners, number 25.
And now for the Angels, Zach Cozart. He went down on strikes last time up.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Leo is there, and he'll bring this one in. Final line there for the Mariners starting pitcher. He was great all night long. Ready now for L.A., Luis Valbuena. He flew out in his last at-bat. Bases are empty, one man out. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
Hey, boys, although I'd love to get all over this offense for underachieving, let's tip our cap to this pitching staff right here. They've been able to execute, working all four quadrants and keeping this team totally off balance.
Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes. And he looks at his sinker for a called third strike, and now there are 2 gone. Striding forward now is the DH, Albert Pujols. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. Zipchinski has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Angels are gone in order. Back now at the Big A as we get a look there at the great city of Los Angeles. 9th inning set to begin. Akil Morris enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th.
Leading off for Seattle, right fielder, Nelson Cruz.
First delivery to him on the way. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Upton's under it. 1 down. In now the Mariners DH, Mike Zunino. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Really deceptive changeup there. Very well executed. It looks like it just sort of dies when it gets close to the plate.
Swing and a miss, and he's in control, 0-2. And now we see a right-hander up and throwing in the Angel bullpen. Here it comes. Count remains at 0-2. The 0-2 home. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
And a swing and a miss here, and the first 2 are dispatched to begin the 9th. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Ken Shea. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. This one's down to third. Cozart has it. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there. Eric Goodell enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the ninth. Set and the pitch. And he squares up on this one. Deep to straightaway right. But it bends just foul into the second deck. And a good job to lay off the fastball there. Close, but it's 1-1. Split fingered pitch that's by him for strike two.
1-2.
2-2 the count to Cole Calhoun.
2-2.
Here now the 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch. And for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
Timeout.
Edwin Diaz comes on here looking to get the final 2 outs and earn the save. Into the box now, Martin Maldonado, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. 1 out, nobody on. Heading out towards shallow right. Cruz is there, and quickly 2 are gone here, and it's not looking good for the home 9. In now is Andrelton Simmons, head-to-head against Edwin Diaz. He's 0 for 4. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. The 0-1 pitch. Line drive to center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So that plate appearance extends the inning for Ian Kinsler.
That fires me up right there. What a clutch AB, a 2-out single to get the tying run to the plate. That's all you can ask for.
Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Throw over to first, and he'll get back in standing. 1-1. Fouled off. Angels down to their last strike. And he strikes him out to end it here, as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate, but could not cash in.
Anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that.
This evening's game finishes 2-0 the final score. The M's came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Robert Ling is the winning pitcher of record. Mariano Oshiro struck out 10 in the losing effort. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and the entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. Have a good night, everybody.
Our final line score tonight, first for the victorious Seattle Mariners. 2 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base. The Angels, no runs, 3 hits, 1 error. They left 2 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 31 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.